This is why we will continue to fail out here in the doggone street. We have a serial, they call him a serial sucker puncher. Pop, 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 you just catch you while you're slipping out here when you're not watching your 12, your 3, 6, and your 9. We have a man who was accused of random attacks on strangers has been released on bond. Again. Here we go.
New at 5, a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. Police are looking for a suspect they say punched at least 3 random people right in the face. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in DeKalb County. Taisha, you spent the day finding out why the suspect keeps getting bond.
Karen, we're doing our live report outside an attorney's office because a lawyer here explained the judicial process and what he believes needs to happen for public safety. Now, imagine walking down the street, minding your business, just like I am right now, when a stranger in front of you stops walking, turns around, and punches you in the face. This video shows what happened moments before a suspect punched a random victim in the face downtown Atlanta at the Marriott Marquis. You see 3 women walking in a hallway near some conference rooms. Jamil Davis is walking in front of them. Seconds later, police say Davis waited around a corner for his victim, and we stopped the video right before police say Davis hit that victim in the face with a closed fist back on January 26th. Davis got away. About a week later, a MARTA police officer recognized Davis from this bolo and arrested him while he was sleeping on a train. He was charged with misdemeanor battery, and a judge let him out on a $3,000 cash bond. I did some digging and found out police have arrested Davis 4 times for battery in the last 4 years. On 3 of the alleged battery cases, police say he assaulted unsuspecting strangers.
So it kind of worries me that someone is going around and punching people in the face.
Gabby Melnick said this video makes her even more aware of her surroundings, but also understanding what the suspect could be going through.
And as a woman, that is very alarming to me. To be watchful and aware of who is around me, and you never know, but you also can't make assumptions about people.
We reached out to a spokesperson for state court to find out how Davis keeps getting bond. They declined to comment.
I believe that bond should have been denied.
So we sat down with a criminal defense attorney.
Once the judge found out about his background, the judge showed grace and just gave him another bond, when the judge could have said, I think you're a risk to the community, I think you're a risk to reoffend.
Now, I want to mention the only reason why police are currently looking for Davis right now is because he has new warrants for violating probation for that new charge. Now, all of his charges have been misdemeanors. He had a felony battery charge that was downgraded to a misdemeanor. And today we also spoke to the Fulton County solicitor about the process. We're working on that story right now for Channel 2 Action News at 6. We are live in DeKalb County.
They say, Buddy said because the judge read his background, I heard about his background, and gave him grace.
Criminal defense attorney.
Once the judge found out about his background, the judge showed grace.
Showed grace, so he has misdemeanors and he have the 1 felony, and but he sucker punched somebody. I wouldn't give a damn if he did not have a background. Listen. Even the woman said something about his background and not understanding, and she can kind of understand.
Around and punching people in the face.
Gabby Melnick said this video makes her even more aware of her surroundings, but also understanding what the suspect could be going through.
Eyes popped all over like that, like that bit on that good raw. Look. Wait.
People in the face.
Gabby Melnick said
your eyes popped off. Bitch, you made me think somebody be behind me.
This video makes her even more aware of her surroundings, but also understanding what the suspect could be going through.
Understanding what the suspect could be going through. That's why we failing. That's why y'all in y'all's community is failing. And that's why these judges keep putting these fools back out here in the goddamn street to deal with y'all. Now, lady, I want you to understand, with your eyes open like this right here, fuck around and walk past him, and let's see what you say if he cop back and swing on you while you weren't paying no attention. I wonder, would you really, really care what he's going through? I really do wonder. Would you care? But hold on. Shot a player out for having tattoos on his neck and on his face. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks and his face and their face is a problem. I just like to go on to point out the tattoos on the neck and the face. They will continue. And they will continue to release danger back into y'all's community again, because they don't live in y'all's community. But these are the people that y'all have voted into office, because I do believe that the judge in this case and many other cases who be releasing people, they is voted in and they not promoted in. I think they get voted in and not appointed in. So somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that right there. But if we want to see change, we got to change the people who is making these decisions. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of here, man.